I come from a family of 5 with strong ties to their Dutch and Scandinavian heritage. Mixed holidays in lutefisk and herring-scented rooms, putting carrots in tennis shoes in anticipation of the arrival of Sinterklaas. I come from a family that is ever-growing, a family of multiple backgrounds, beliefs, and experiences. I come from a place where family values were of the utmost importance. Regular family dinners, game nights, and movie nights were routine. I come from knowing that your heritage is only a fraction of who you are. I come from a Lutheran upbringing, only to abandon that belief for one that focuses less on the divine and more on the needs of humans. I come from going outside to explore the world, scraping my knees and getting into trouble, building forts, climbing trees, and making lifelong friends. There is no benefit to spending hours in front of a television or computer screen. I come from long hours spent in the front yard playing catch, kick the can, and ghost in the graveyard. I come from a place where you didn't come home until the streetlights came on after a day of mischief. I come from early mornings spent in dew-filled ball fields and fog-covered ice rinks. I come from soaking wet camping trips, huddled around a lantern and under a leaky tarp playing cribbage. Sub-zero treks into the boundary waters, pushing your will to its max just to enjoy the beauty of untouched, freshly fallen snow. I come from wilderness excursions ending in grassy meadows, mountain lakes, and sandy shores. I come from exploring nature for all it has to offer, connecting with nature and using it as a means to reflect on self and to recharge the mind and the body, a means to promote health and happiness. I come from the idea that from the earth you came, and to the earth you shall return. I come from the belief that you never know what you're capable of until you've tried. Life experience comes from both trial and error. You can't truly know what it's like to succeed until you've experienced failure. I come from the idea that there are good days and that there are bad days. If you've never had a bad day, do you really know what a good day is? Life is bittersweet. Savor the flavor. I come from the idea that all your life experiences shape you into the person you are, and that no two people are the same. I come from a life of serving others in need, both animals and humans alike. I come from the idea that serving someone in need does not mean doing everything for them, but providing them with the tools and the resources so they may help themselves. I come from the belief that every creature needs to be treated with dignity and respect. Everyone is different and has their own unique needs. I come from the idea that you should treat others in a manner that you yourself would want to be treated. I come from the idea that nursing does not mean simply treating an illness or injury, but treating the individual as a whole, to treat the mind, the body, and the soul. To be sound in body is also to be sound in mind.